Everyone wants to become a real estate millionaire, but only a few actually make it. Why? Because the top investors are using strategies that no one even knows exist. If you're serious about making money with real estate in 2025, then you need to know these 7 secret strategies that the pros are using every single day. Stay until the end, because strategy number 7 is a game changer that can make you millions. Let's get started. The biggest mistake new investors make, thinking they need their own money to invest. Here's a few secret millionaire tactics. 1. Use OPM, something known as other people's money. This could be private lenders, hard money financiers, or even seller financing directly. You can structure deals where you pay almost zero down. And then 3, you have the fix and flip loans. Easy loans where you can acquire 90% for the purchase price and 100% for the rehab price, selling it and making an easy flip on profit. The less of your own money you use, the more deals you could do, and the faster you can grow your vision. Smart investors don't just buy properties. They recycle their money to keep growing. Here comes a secret strategy known as the BRRRR Method, which stands for buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. And let's take a look into each one of these steps now. Buy, of course, find a discounted property and negotiate a great deal. Rehab to increase the value of the property. Lease it out for passive income, refinance and pull out equity tax-free, and then repeat. Use the cash to go into the next property. This strategy lets you build a real estate empire with the same cash over and over. Millionaires don't compete for their deals on Zillow. They find their gems direct from the source. Here's some strategies on how you can find these deals for yourself directly. First, we have direct-to-seller marketing, which is strategies like cold calling, mail outreach, social media outreach. Second, is build a network with wholesalers and agents. This is a great route to get deals funneled to you at all times from all sources. And third, a little known strategy is called driving for dollars. This is where you physically go and drive around the neighborhoods and find the property that could be a good deal for you. If you want the best deals, you have to go where no one else is looking. Real estate millionaires know that location is everything. But the real money, it's in markets on the rise. Let's take a look on how to spot emerging markets. First, you have to look at job growth. Look at cities where hiring practices are increasing. Second, look for population growth. More people moving into the neighborhood means higher demand. And third, take a look at infrastructure development. The construction of airports, roadways, and schools are all factors in a community that will drive the value up. Invest before the market gets hot and you'll see massive appreciation. Millionaires aren't just renting homes. They're maximizing their profits with short-term rentals. Let's take a look at the different advantages between short-term rentals and standard rentals. Airbnb and vacation rentals earn steadily 2 to 3 times more than a standard long-term rental. Second, we have corporate rentals, catering to traveling companies for a consistent income. And then third, we have midterm rentals, which caters to digital nomads and traveling nurses. A single short-term rental can replace your 9-to-5 income if done right. Take a look at your strategies and see what works better for you. The fastest way to scale, don't do it alone. Here's why joint ventures work. First, find the money partner. You bring the deal and they bring the cash. And then you can split the profits. Both sides win while reducing the work. And then third, leverage other people's expertise. Working with experienced investors helps you scale much faster. Now, through this process, you've found yourself a profitable deal, you found a partner to supply the money, and you've got easy profit split 50-50 with the investor. Millionaires team up because 2 people scaling together is much faster than 1. Wealthy investors know the secret to keeping millions. They don't overpay in taxes. Let's look at some of the tax strategies of the top tier real estate investors. First, we can see that they take part in deductions. Depreciation deduction is when you could take a loss on your assets on your taxes, saving you considerable income. Depreciation deduction. You could write off the losses of your property from the year for that entire tax return, saving you lots in the process. Second, something called a 1031 exchange, where you could take your profits and reinvest them completely tax-free. Third, cost segregation, where you can take your accelerated depreciation to reduce your taxable income. It's not about, at the end of the day, how much you make. It's about how much you keep. Now that you have the 7 secret strategies of real estate millionaires, the question is, which one will you use first? If you want to start scaling your real estate empire, we can help you get funded. Click the link in the bio to start your funding application now. If this video helped you, like, comment, and share for more real estate strategies. Let's build wealth together.